Hey everyone, James Schultz out here on the Big Island, hunting under heaven. I had a couple things I want to say today. I'm cruising, man. We have had rain, like mental rain, and for just some thoughts I had. I want people that have been like really asleep and have really made fun of frontline doctors, frontline physicians that said no to the whole scam and got shut out, got shut down. I knew from the get-go. I listened to people all the way back last November, and they got made fun of, and the mainstream big tech, big pharma people shut them down. They wouldn't let that truth get out, and they were calling it all year. A lot of people were calling it, and nobody gave them listen. And for all of you people out there that hacked me and jacked me and made fun of me and mocked at my face and sent me dirty emails and sent me dirty texts about how stupid I was and that I'm a fool and I'm following all these things, when I was saying that you just watch, if they get their executor in, all of a sudden these little cities and these little places of the blue blood reptiles are going to start opening back up. Had nothing to do with health. You doctors out there that made fun of me and that were blind and literally your ears were plugged and you actually said that I was a fool, and all you big think tankers out there that had all this good information from your overlords of pharma, and you would not listen to one person that was an absolute idiot, a poor boy, some moron that's literally living off the grid that you made fun of. I'm going to tell you something. You were under full attack and you were too stupid to know it. And the watchmen and women, the patriots that were telling you, come on, wake up, wake up, wake up, they were desperate because you wouldn't wake up. You couldn't see the truth. And I'm not mad at you right now. I'm frustrated that it takes so long. But I want all y'all doctors out there that hear this, that made fun of me and that laughed at me and all my views on anti-vaccination and homeschooling and really desiring for godliness and righteousness to prevail. And these views that I portrayed day after day, made fun of, make provisions for yourself, get some bullets, get some guns, get some food stored up, talk to your countrymen, talk to people in your community, quit being separated, quit being divided. And I was laughed at. Now all of a sudden you see the nuisance, Gavin Newsom, starting to open up little Californication. You're starting to see the blue blood reptile states starting to open up. And you see the idiots in power saying, we don't have any really long-term plans of how to stop this pandemic. And I don't know. And yet months ago, little finger biter was saying that Trump was doing it all wrong. And I have all the answers. Now he's got this position of an executor to an incorporation, 1871, treasonous, traitorous, conspirator, laying in bed with the communist goon, and you're listening to the lying tongue still. I hope you're waking up out of it, because sooner or later you're gonna see that what you were told was a lie, and you believed a lie, and you promoted the lie, and in your own counties you promoted the lie, and you're sick in this same sense that you were preconditioned in your sickness, which was their sickness, and you didn't see it because it took a radical mind that's freed by Christ to come out of that and tell you to wake up. And you made fun of, and you rejected truth, and you rejected the what God-fearing men were telling you. Shame on you, because you let the trap spring all the way shut. And now you're seeing that, all of a sudden the new goon's in a traitorous position. He ain't my president, and he should not be anybody president that is adhering to the organic constitution, that is a God-fearing man or woman or child, and that is adhering to the republic, one nation under God, not democrats, not democratic views of the mob rule, that's the seedbed of communism. Wake up. Come on and wake up. You know, you should go back to your big pharma-backed medical industry that you laughed at me over for saying that it's a joke, and say, come on now. The first writings of it was corona, that it was a cold, and now that we came up with all these fear tactics, you followed fear and believed the lie and rejected truth And you know what? The wicked one and his emissaries and his minions got deeper and deeper into the system. And now you're like, oh my gosh, is it going to be another 4 years? What am I going to do? What should we do? Is it going to be another 4 years? Come on. It's been years in coming. One, they've literally taken Republican, Democrat, whatever side you are, and pitted it against each other and divided the Republic and the Constitutionalist people that really love this land and really would fight and die for it. And you got sold. You got bought and sold, conditioned to believe a lie, and you went along with it. Frustrated? Yeah. I'm seriously frustrated at you because I got made fun of, and a lot of men and women got made fun of because the Walking Dead, the intellectual idiots, the high-fluting fools that got all their degrees by Big Pharma, and they held to that. And here's the embarrassing thing to you all. This is super embarrassing, and this is what you have to deal with. The sad thing is you held on so tight to your rope of ignorance and your rope and your tentacle of foolishness, and you held on so tight to your degrees of the dead because you paid for it, man. You paid for it. I put my time in, and you didn't even realize that you paid for indoctrination, and you paid for more conditioning, and you pushed more ridiculous mandates that come from fools' hearts, Satanists, Luciferians, wicked people that keep pushing the agenda, and you didn't even realize that in your stinking agenda that you were pushing on everybody else came from their lying tongue. And if you had 1 ounce of brains in you, rather than being completely possessed by a satanic spirit that you were conditioned in for years, if you would have had 1 sense of a brain matter in you, you would have seen, this is the reality, you would have seen that it ain't one dang thing about public health concern. You got the biggest morons in the history of humanity as public officers, health officers, and like they're really transgender, transsexual, whatever you call it, people, whack jobs, adrenochrome addicts, mental basket cases, saying that they're concerned about your health? No, they're not, and they never have been. I am ranting. Yes, sir. I am ranting today because I'm going to tell you something right now. You pushed their agenda on good, hardworking people, and you caused men and women anger and anxiety that had to be forced to believe your stupid lie, knowing the truth, and because of their decency and their humility and their love of God and love of country and love of you, they complied to the best of their ability. But now all of a sudden, we're seeing you complied to foolishness, forced it, went to those stinking county meetings, went to those city council meetings, and listened to drones that took the money and bribes from an evil industry and forced it on good, hardworking American. Shame on you. May the curses that were brought upon this nation reverse and go against those that still haven't figured it out, don't want to figure it out, and have a heart of hatred against the American people. You should wake up. I'm calling you one last time to wake the flip up. Wake up to the reality that you were bought and sold, and all you dingies that voted for a traitor would make Benedict Arnold roll over in his grave. Yes, sir. You voted for a traitor. You cast your lot with the wicked. I want every one of you out there to understand this. You voted and cast your lot for the wicked. How can I tell? Because if it was a matter of concern, this whole COVID BS, hyped up, the COVID BS is the media lie, the forked tongue liars. That's what the COVID is. It's the communist news network of the Chinese and every other commie in this world, non-patriots. And you promoted their lie. And in promoting their lie, you hurt good people. So I'm telling you, I'm asking you one more time to wake up before it's finally too late, because it's a very bad thing. It's a very dangerous thing. When you make patient, God-fearing, righteous men and women draw their sword. Very dangerous thing to do. Because they're the ones that have exceeding long suffering and patience because of the Most High in their heart. And when you push that, well, I'm not even going to go there. You guys listen. It's time all you doctors that are too afraid to lose your job realize that you're going to lose your job, and you're going to lose your life, and you're going to lose your direction, and you're going to lose your children's future, and you're going to lose your churchliness and your abilities to worship and carry arms and bear arms and have guns and be free and walk in liberty. You're going to lose all of it. So while you're holding on to your little station and your little position, men and women are losing their jobs and are going to lose their life because of the tolerance and stupidity that you've promoted day after day for this whole year and would not listen to truth. I drove my vehicle around all spring and summer in Cody, Wyoming with this written on the back of it as one last ditch effort, and was made fun of and mocked. And it said this: "And God shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned, who believed not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness." Quit taking pleasure in unrighteousness and open up the vile mind and eyes that you've been absolutely plagued with this system of darkness, because it was never about health. Never about health. Public health and public safety and public concern is out the window because they shut down your churches and you were too stupid to see it. They shut down your schools and you were too dumb to see it. They shut down your lives, ruined your businesses, and said it was public health concern, and they kept Bill and Melinda Gates profiteering, racketeering, child murdering centers of abortion open. Planned Parenthood stayed open because they make billions off the carcasses of the unborn. That should have been your first clue that it ain't about health concern. They made it. Think about this. To all my Hawaiian bradas and my sisters, think about this. They made it an illegal order against you to go out and breathe in public. Shut the ha right out of you. No more ha. The very breath of life. All that I have is yours. All that you have is mine. We give one to another. We bless each other. And they shut that down. And since when did you ever see it was illegal to breathe in public? Oh, you're going to catch the COVID. Had a guy tell me last week in Home Depot, and I say it again. You're going to get out of the store. You're going to pass the COVID. Well, COVID now, I can't. It's literally, I go into the restaurant and sit down. It's not at the table, but I can't go to the bathroom and I'm going to pass COVID. You people are stupid. I'm going to be mean. You people are morons beyond imbeciles. The worst of the worst of the worst physically impaired, or those that are called retarded, or those that are called slow, are 10,000 times more intelligent than the most of you that are preconditioned and predisposed to stupidity by the sick, mainstream, lamestream, Hollywood, wicked, forked tongue of the Amalek, the eye of Amalek, that you don't even know what it is. Y'all sing Eye of Amalek, pride and doubt and fear and terror pushed upon you. That's how dumb you are. America, you gullibly went down the drain, and now you've got, oh my gosh, a freak out. We got a communist. We got a weirdo that's taking away certain things. We're going to lose all of our stuff. You already lost it when you lost your mind. You know, you don't even get it. The real, and I said it over a year ago, I've said it for 20 years. The real war is always against the mind. Why do you think I pulled all my kids out of the education centers of the dead that are backed by Luciferian principles? Why do you think I did that years ago and it was made fun of? Still being made fun of. Why do you think that I left certain things and just discarded them and said, I'm done with it? Because the system is rigged. You're born into a dark and depraved system. When you come out of your religious systems and you come out of their education systems and you come out of their banking systems and you come out of their idolatrous Babylonian systems and quit drinking of the wine, quit putting the poison cup of the venom of Babylon on your lips, and you open this mind up to the Word of God and go back to the principles of God, then there's going to be a fix, but otherwise it ain't going to happen. I'm so frustrated that I had to listen to you people out there that were perfectly educated. No, you were perfectly indoctrinated. And because you paid for it, and I'm not saying this against individuals that are smart and intelligent and helpful. I'm saying it against you that kept pushing your flipping narrative on good people And we had to put up with it. This is disgusting to me. And I'm over it. And so you know what? If you can't wake up this last time, once and for all, if you can't wake up for this last time, then you know what? May you be consumed in the fire that's coming. May you be consumed in the downfall that's coming on this nation. And may you be consumed in your continual addiction to Babylon and the media lies. I ask you to wake up. Wake up. You got just a little bit longer to wake up. You know what? And if you don't, then get out. You're doomed. And quit running your fingers through your mouth and being all freaked out about what you saw. Shut it off. The day we get rid of all of the things that they led us into, they're going down. But at this point, it ain't going to happen that easy. Yeah, I'm ranting, but you know what? I have had some miserable attacks this last year by standing against what you're going to see happen right before your very eyes. And I'm going to conclude that. Listen, you got a false traitorous pig in the state of government of the highest seat, which is not my government anymore. I am a constitutionalist of the Republic organically, not 1871, and I'm going to keep saying this and saying it until you go figure it out yourself. And I fear God, I keep his commandments, and I will fight to the death for the true republic and the true constitution. And if you want to call him your stinking rotten executor of an illegal incorporation, go for it. It's not mine. And if you want to keep bowing to the plague of lies of the COVID pandemic scam that it's going to keep breaking out and all these people are dying and they keep spiking it and they keep moving the goal and they keep moving the goalposts and they keep making new laws and new things and new mandates and you're that dumb to figure out that the lying forked tongue keeps going on, then go for it. Wake up, because you got sold a lie and you bit it and you chewed it. And you know what? Those of us that didn't, we're sitting here frustrated going, man, the whole ship is going down. We tried our best. I tried to tell you. I tried to warn you, and nobody heard. Maybe if you did, and if you did, praise God. And I pray that you would keep waking up others. We do have a window, but I told my son last night, you know what? Sometimes in hunting, the window of opportunity is there for a second, and then it goes just like that. It closes across, and if you don't take the shot, it is over. We've been given an opportunity. You've been warned. The men of God have tried. The women of God have tried. Stop watching fake media. Stop watching the lying tongue. Quit believing that he's your president. He ain't your president. He is a presider over a wicked constitution incorporated. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Start figuring it out. Anyways, James Schultz, Hunting Under Heaven. Stay stoked for the truth and be a blessing to your friends and family and neighbor. Love the Lord your God with heart, soul, and mind, and your neighbor as yourself. And be the light and the strength because of Jesus Christ in you, the hope of glory. All right. Aloha, everyone.